Привет.
Hallo.
مساء الخير.
Guten Tag.
Bonjourne.
Dobrý den.
And welcome to DXBFirst.com daily show with myself, Kayzar, your guy in Dubai. Yes, you heard it right. And my co-host,
Verou. Yes, you heard it right.
beautiful day. Honestly, the weather is incredible. The humidity was a little bit up yesterday. We went to the Puente to watch the firework as part of, Dubai summer surprises, promotions, and all of that good stuff happening. I am telling you, we thought we were being very clever. We, of course, had our scooters in the back of the car. Then we went to the car park, and as soon as we stepped out, got into the scooters, it was a bit warm. But then we scooted down all the way to the point, and it was very hot. It was so uncomfortable. We were looking for somewhere to sit down and eat, and all the cafeterias were so busy inside because people wanted to sit inside. And Verou went and looked. We just looked and looked and looked.
But we found something at the end, right?
Yeah, by the end of it, we gave up because we came in literally purposely to see the firework and see what's happening. It was a nice initiative by Dubai, I think the company that owns that area or runs that area called Nakhil. Nakhil means palm means Nakhil in Arabic. If you don't know, now you know. It was a good promotion, and we get it. We marketeers, we understand. It was definitely a good concept. You filled up those restaurants for the weekend and reminded people that the point exists. But unfortunately, I personally won't be visiting that area that much because of the heat was unbearable, right? We ended up sitting outside in the cafeteria, gave up by the end of it, got something to eat. I even had something supposed to be coldish, but the heat made it a little bit uncomfortable. But we enjoyed the firework. It was very cute. It was very lovely. So we're very thankful for you to create this initiative and to take us out of our houses and go and visit the Puente. But I won't be doing it next weekend for sure. Would you?
I think we should think about what are we going to do next week, because really the outside, it's not safe anymore.
It's like it's the apocalypse is here, and the whole world is changed. The heat outside is just too much. Okay,
really?
Apocalypse.
It means that the world is
It's
just bad.
yeah. So we have to think when we step outside right now. We have to check the humidity level. We have to check the heat. Daytime is definitely a no. But I thought the point, because it's closer to the sea and all of that good stuff, it would be fine. But the breeze wasn't there. It was just like very stuffy. Anyways, it was not that bad. We enjoyed the experience. Okay, let's move on with the show. It has become a show tradition to dedicate the show to something or somebody out there. Very Polly, who are we dedicating this show to today?
To Nola.
Nola. Listen, Nola, I visited a couple of times over the last few weeks, and to be more specific, last Wednesday it was busy. Nola, you guys are rocking for years now. Same general manager, almost the same team. You guys are rock stars. Rock stars. Okay. You guys are killing it. The GM, hats off to you, my brother. In these challenging times, and you guys as full as you are and as successful as you are, I'm like, other F&B people gotta be like, what are they doing right? We're not. Okay, here we go. Ready, Verou Polly, to give them their dedicated jingle for today. This jingle has been made especially for Nola from Verou Polly. You must visit Nola. You must visit Nola. Oh yeah, you must visit Nola. You must visit Nola in JLT. Incredible. They are doing something right. Go and check them out. The buzz, the energy, the atmosphere. It's, 9 times out of 10. That's why we go and visit the venue, because all good food, all F&B here in Dubai, because of the high standard of the chefs and the quality of people that deliver the service. But Nola has something special. Go and check it out. Verou Polly, that was incredible.
Thank you.
I was dancing. I just wanted to stand up and do some boogie, but listen, I'm not wearing the right shoes. So that was incredible jingle. So Verou Polly, merci beaucoup encore une fois.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Here we go. So let's move on with the show. And camera 2, you've been wonderful. So I'm going to move on to camera number 1. Thank you, camera 2. Here we go. And yes, welcome to dxbfirst.com daily show with myself, Kayzar, and my co-host, Verou Polly. Let's move on with the show fairly swiftly. Today is the 19th of July. As I mentioned, the heat is nice. The humidity was a little bit too high yesterday. But what to do is part of the show. And this is why we love the city, because it gives us everything and a little bit more. If you don't know, now you know. Before we move in with the show and give you further updates, I'm going to do a tiny mini shout out to our local sister company, as we call them, dxbrecruiter.com. They are the guys hopefully will put you back in business. You find them on the social media, on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. And also check out their website, dxbrecruiter.com. Here we go. So today's updates are, as we heard and we received a circular yesterday, Dubai allows further relaxations to bars to open, bars and clubs, but they have, of course, strict conditions and limitation they have to adhere by, because as we all know, COVID-19 hasn't completely left, but we are beating it as a community and as a marketplace and as a world, as a city, as a country, and the UAE doing its best and taking the lead in defeating this terrible disease and pandemic, which we call COVID-19 or coronavirus. So bars are allowed to open, clubs are allowed to open, but with strict measures. So can you please go and do your research? You find some information on our website, dxbfirst.com. As soon as you land there, you can do your thing. And also we have links to it and to the handles at dxb.com. There is no dot, because I think social media doesn't allow you on the main handle to have a dot in the handle on the name. So if you don't know, now you know. Bars and clubs are allowed to open, but with further information. It's available to you on the internet. And of course, talk to your local authority and whoever your license provider to find the right information. But the news is there. As of the last weekend, there is further relaxations. That means we're going to see more bars and nightclubs opening back up for business. And but you need to follow the restrictions. If you don't know, now you know. Even further update to our community and marketplace and what we are dealing with here in dxbfirst.com. Dubai approves to reopen shisha lounges and smoke areas within the establishment from the 18th. From, I think yesterday was the 18th. If you don't know, now you know. If you're a shisha lounge and you were doing shisha and you have smoking areas, they were closed as per the restrictions that were set up on us for the last few months. Those restrictions have been relaxed, and go and do your research as a business. And I'm sure you know, I'm sure you received the circular, but I'm giving this update further for our community marketplace, and people are attached to us in our social media. If you don't know, now you know. You find some information on our website, dxbfirst.com. Here we go. The way I say that is so American. Okay, further update to that is 100% of the Sharjah government employees will return to the workplace from today. As we know, Dubai did it gradually, and of course Sharjah going to do the same, and Abu Dhabi would do the same. So Sharjah reached the good point. That means all the government employees back on business, and it's good times because we are defeating this terrible Q3/Q4. Okay, further update to them. Emirates Airline increases its passenger flight network destination up to 62. Do your research, and of course there's a lot of cities we could not fly to from here via Emirates, but now the relaxation getting eased and will be more added on every 2 to 4 weeks. So if you were not allowed to fly back home or fly back to somewhere, do your research and you'll find out more further information based on that. But they have updated their list and passenger flights to further countries. Okay, so check it out. They will be updating us again by the end of August. If you don't know, now you know. Here we go. Last update for you from today. This is update and news relevant to our marketplace. Steve and Munir is the owner of Major Key Events, are launching their podcast today. It's called The Hype DXB. This podcast is all celebrating businesses and helping to rebuild our community here in La DXB. The podcast is out tonight, so check out the social media. We will shout them out further times, but you can find more information about them and more specifically about the Hype DXB only on Facebook and Instagram. The Hype DXB podcast. If you don't know, now you know. Here we go. Now we're gonna move on to my favorite and my last part of the day and segment of the show, shouting out restaurant and lounges opening for business and doing very well. So the first shout out goes to Boa Lounge and Club. Is open for business. Go and check them out, and do check them out. It's incredible. Last season they had an incredible season. Boa Lounge and Club. Okay. Burberry Delhi Cocktail Club is open for business. Go and check them out. QWERTY Dubai Media One Hotel. Go and check them out. Nola, of course, the one we have just shouted out. They open for business and doing really nicely. Go and check them out. And the last one but not least is Nola. And this is who we dedicated the show to today. So Nola, this one is for you one more time. Very Polly. Let's let it out. You must visit Nola. You must visit Nola. You must visit Nola. You must visit Nola. Verou Polly, that was sweet again. Nola, that one is for you. Shall we do it our expect one?
Oh, of course.
Okay. Привет.
Dankeschön.
مساء الخير.
Grazie mille.
Buongiorno.
Děkujeme.
And have an incredible day. This is Sunday. This is how we're rocking. So, till the next one, peace and love from myself, Kayzar and
Verou Polly.
have a great, amazing day. Peace.